What up, wizards? Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm Cardi Star. Today we're just going to be doing some legend rank ladder climbing with our super fast, super aggressive archer deck. Update from the Warp Meta tournament. I tried to record my participation, but unfortunately had to stop the recording on account of the game froze up on me while I was trying to record. So I wasn't able to record my participation, which is probably for the best. I did lose the first round. I was playing. Let's throw that back. So I was playing this archer deck and the silent scout deck, which I still really like. I'll probably continue playing both of those decks, and we'll just have to find a third deck to play for the next tournament. But I didn't get a good opening hand with my archer deck game one and lost. And there's so many good opening hands. It's really rare to not get a good opening hand. Like right now, I've got a very good start with my archer deck. I think it's really really solid for ladder climbing. Definitely recommend it. Going against Telvanni, so usually we don't have a problem as long as we can get the cards we need. We'll go ahead and clone this aspirant, and let's go ahead and throw this aspirant down as well. Good start. We can throw the Corner Club Gambler into the shadow lane the next turn. So my last video, I noticed, and when I was playing it back, I didn't notice while I was editing on the computer, but once I uploaded it to YouTube, I noticed my microphone was turned down a little bit too low. You can still hear it, but it's definitely not optimal. So I've turned my mic up a little bit. Let me know in the comments if this is a good volume. I also noticed that there was a little bit of an echo in the room. I don't know that I can fix that just yet. I am in a bigger room with higher ceilings, which is not ideal, but we'll have to just work through that for now. Maybe I can get one of those sound dividers that I can put behind myself to kind of absorb some of the sound. We'll see. Maybe we'll work with that. I hate to throw away Cliff Racer, but I think this early in the game I'm safe to do so. Let's go ahead and just go face for now. And Corner Club Gambler into the shadow lane. Force my opponent to either have to A, deal with the field lane, which is right now doing 11 damage every turn, or B, try to remove Corner Club Gambler. For 4 Magicka, they could definitely do one or the other. But as you can see, our field lane is still left pretty much untouched. I think that's 2 Shrieking Harpies for them, so that's not going to last too much longer. All we're going to do here is attach Steel Scimitar and keep going face. And we've got lethal next turn unless my opponent can deal with this. I've been kind of hovering around this 100 mark. I think the best I've gotten so far was like 80 something, maybe even 70 something. But I tried some other decks, trying to experiment to see what that third deck would be, but I think for now we're just going to do some ladder climbing with this archer deck. Continue to give me feedback as far as the video and audio quality as I am doing all this on the new computer for the first time. I want to know what's working, what's not working. Okay, Ward's a bit frustrating here. I think we'll just. I kind of hate to get rid of the guard, but we've got another guard to throw down, so it's not too big of a deal. And I'm going to clone into the shadow lane. Or excuse me, it stays in the field lane. My bad. Alright, and I'm curious to see if my opponent can respond to this. 6 Magicka. Ice Storm doesn't do it. I suppose, yeah, okay, so they're going to go ahead and concede. If there's a little bit of like storm sound in the background, it is a little bit of Hurricane Florence outside. It's actually not too bad. We're a little bit further north than the storm itself, so it hasn't been as bad as people were thinking it would be. Still have power, a couple of limbs down, but other than that, we're doing okay. So hopefully the quality remains somewhat decent. All right, we'll just jump right back into it. Hoping to start streaming soon now that we've got it up and running. I've got the OB software figured out on the Mac. Should start streaming soon. Might start tomorrow or probably the day this video posts, which is Saturday. I do want to do the little Twitch tutorial to figure out how all that works. So feel free to tune in. I'm the same on Twitch as I am on YouTube. My channel will be called Cardistar, Cardistar. So feel free to check me out. Might be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming more for the next week than will be normal moving forward. So I kind of took a gamble there and threw away the skulk. Probably should have kept it. It's usually a good turn one with the ring, but I'm digging for that Murkwater Butcher. So dead draw for us turn one, which is not ideal. It's not what you want. We're going against another archer. There's a good chance that this is a lethal archer, and if it is, we might struggle a little bit. Those tend to get away from us. I think I'm just going to throw away Still Scimitar. See if my opponent can deal with this for 3. Yeah, they can't. I don't think they can. I'm trying to think if there's any lethal creature that they could throw down. Yeah, so we're safe there. Now that could get them a 0-cost silence, and that would be frustrating. Okay, so they don't hit it, so we're gonna get a lot of good card draw here. I think I want to play Withered Hand Cultist. I don't really want to throw down Mournhold Trader just yet. Typically you do want to get that out early, but they've kind of developed their own board. I don't want to give them an opportunity to capitalize. Now we could Mournhold Trader, Withered Hand Cultist if we can take full ownership of the field lane next turn. I'll throw down a guard and a silence. Okay, what are they silencing? Interesting. They may sacrifice this treasure hunter, but no, okay, they'll keep it alive. Excuse me. Okay, they've got a support and an item. All they need is an action. Shadow shift. I could shift everything into the shadow lane. I don't know. Let's go with Mournhold Trader, Withered Hand Cultist. I did just remove my own shadow shift, but I suppose it could be worse. They would have to trade both creatures here unless they've got something in hand. They could have their own Cliff Racer. That's weird. I don't know why they wouldn't attach that to the Ratway Prospector. Very interesting. Okay. I'll definitely take that. Cliff Racer here is pretty good. Candlehearth Brawler also good. And probably best is Relentless Raider. So let's go Let's see how far we can take this. Alright, and let's do Candle Hearth Brawler. Maybe end with Cliff Racer. Alright, let's see if my opponent can deal with that. Excuse me. Alright, so they do get their 6-7 going. Interested to see how they choose to use this. I would expect them to hit Mournhold Trader to kind of slow me down. Don't think it'll be enough. Let's just see how far they can take this. Oh, they're thinking about taking out the Withered Hand Cultist, and they do. So maybe they've got an action in hand, but what action would they have that helps them? I don't know. Feeling pretty good about our board presence. I think we're going to go lethal no matter what. We also get Shadow Shift back, which is nice. I'm a bit confused on what their plan is here. Alright, Fell the Mighty. I get that. So I think what we're going to do here is Shadow Shift our Werewolf to win the game. Finish with Cliff Racer. And that'll do it. Well played. So that's 2 in a row with our Aggro Archer deck. I'll keep playing it for a while. See what we can do with it. I also noticed that when I went to edit my video from yesterday that I posted today, which would be yesterday for you, I'm going to have to work on my naming convention. So when you see this video, the video I posted the previous day, which I filmed and edited the day prior to that, I noticed that when I record on the Mac, Quick Player is the standard player for these videos. I noticed that don't want to throw down Relentless Raider just yet, just because I'm not going to get a rune break on my next turn. So I noticed that when I tried to upload it into that would have helped. So when I went to upload it into iMovie to try to kind of edit it, I lost audio halfway through. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that problem. So I just trimmed it out of Quick Player to get the video you saw yesterday, and probably this video as well. I'm thinking I might just race this catapult. Alright, we're going to get a double rune break here. Feeling pretty comfortable in the field lane. I'm not really too concerned about Siege Catapult just yet. Feel good about our position. We're doing 12 damage on board, plus at least 2 more for rune breaks, which might actually be 3 full rune breaks. So they're going to silence Relentless Raider. Not surprised at all. We're going to continue going face. I don't see my opponent dealing with this. I think we'll win next turn. So anyways, yeah, I lost audio when I uploaded to iMovie and tried to edit at like minute 15 of a 30-minute video. So if anyone knows what the issue is there, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue trimming in Quick Player, but I really want to create like an intro and an outro for my videos so that when I do stream, I can just record the stream. I don't have to give like any awkward intro like you're used to hearing. So yeah, just let me know. All right, so my opponent concedes. I actually don't think I had an answer for their board state, so maybe they just assumed I had a charged creature in hand, but I didn't. We'll take that victory anyways.